We're getting set for the 5A state championship game. We've got Coach Steve Mast joining us of the St. Paul Saints. And first off, Coach, congratulations on making the Super 7.
Well, thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to be here to represent our school, and we're just excited to be in Auburn.
Undefeated. Let's talk about Class 5A Region 1 a little bit. As you were talking before we went on, you've had to win it twice.
Right. Well, we've always said it's probably one of the toughest regions in the state. It sort of proved that out this year with beating, of course, Viger in the regular season. We're going to beat them 14-13, and then having beat BC Lorraine in the regular season, then turn around and beat them last week. And of course, a really good Jackson team.
You know, a lot of coaches have been around for a while. They don't like playing teams twice in the same year. You've had to do that several times.
Yeah, we've had to do it, with Spanish Fort even the last couple of years before they went 6A, we went 5A, so we've had some experience doing it. It's not a lot of fun. I don't know what the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it, but we tried to approach this one with Jackson a little bit different, just pretend like it was a whole new season. And in all honesty, it was, because it's been 11 weeks since we played.
Offensively, you're averaging about 40 points a ball game. We'll talk about the skill people in just a second.
Right.
Let's talk about the guys up front. They really get it done for you.
Well, it's probably the best offensive line we've had in my 6 years at St. Paul's, and we've got Richard Doggett at one of the tackles, and Henry Mitchell at one of the guards, and Stuart Thames and Colton Watkins share time at center, and Darius Whitfield and Troy Thinkstead at right guard and tackle respectively. They're really good athletes. They move really well and got decent size for high school kids.
Your tailback, Austin McPherson, I had a chance to watch your team play a couple weeks ago. Had over 180 yards in the semifinal win over Jackson. He may not be the biggest guy on the field, but this guy's a warrior.
He is, and he started for us since in 8th grade. He had to come in the middle of the 8th grade year. We lost our good tailback, and he came in and did very well for us. The thing about Austin, he didn't hit the ground a lot. Even when people tackle him, he keeps moving his legs. A lot of times if the officials will blow the whistle, stop play, but he had 2 tremendous runs against Jackson's in very clutch situations to help us win that game. Got
a defensive back, Jalen Thompson, one of the top athletes in the state. He makes plays really both sides of the ball. He plays some wide receiver as well.
He does, and he's a phenomenal kick returner. And Jalen's the kind of kid, I equate him to a basketball player. We got to get him to do something early. And in basketball, you want to hit that early 3, get him motivated a little bit, and Jalen's that way for us. He is a tremendous athlete, going to South Alabama to play football and baseball. But as they always say, he's the straw that stirs the shake.
You coached in a state championship game, Colbert County, way back in 2002, which doesn't seem that long ago. For your players, it's their first. What are some things that you can relate to them to kind of help prepare them for this game?
Well, I've been lucky. I've actually coached in 5, 4 of them as assistant coach and 1 as a head coach. And, you just got to minimize the effect of what it's really about. And we've done a good job. We've got intelligent players that understand what we're trying to do. And then there's a trust factor that has to go back and forth. They got to trust us as coaches to know that we're going to put them in the right place, and we got to trust them that they're going to do what we ask them to do. Obviously the game's big. It goes without saying that it is, but you can't make it bigger than what it is.
Well, Coach, I know you're going to get ready for the ball game, but let's talk about what a state title would mean to this St. Paul's program.
Well, our athletic program is second to none. We won 175 state championships since 1975 in all sports. That's a lot. We've only won 1 in football, and it would mean a great deal to our school to be able to put one of those mounts back on that wall in there. And it's like I said earlier, it's just an honor to represent St. Paul's and to be here.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time again. St. Paul Saints, undefeated on the year, heading for the 5A state championship. Coach Steve Mast, again, congratulations.
Thank y'all for having us.